Okay, welcome back to segment 4 of the Sports Circus. This segment's brought to you by the Sports Circus. The hell with everybody else. You already hear their commercials. It's by the Sports Circus. And Long Beach Lenny, our co-host, he's in beautiful, sunny Southern California. And pretty soon we're going to be adding somebody over in Honolulu. And that's a surprise, but you'll find out real soon. Right, exactly. You've got the Don Ho lookalike T-shirt going on there, or the button-up shirt. Congratulations. It's Elvis. Right. Hey, I think he's frozen. Hey, you want to get back? Yeah. Okay, there he is. You got Elvis over there wearing Don Ho lookalike contest. Okay, so let me ask you, Lenny. Now you saw the same game that I did. At least you saw the box score, and I'm sure you saw Steph Curry completely obliterate and embarrass LeBrick James, that you call, quote, the king, which is completely laughable, I'll have you know. So, Steph Curry completely undresses him, which is hilarious. The Cavs get beat by 22, not 2, 22, like 2 minutes, 2 seconds? Right. That's called a good old-fashioned ass whooping. All I want to know is, do you believe that they have anything in the tank for game number 2 after that humiliating loss? And by the way, the players are flirting with the superstars on the sidelines. That's how bored they were.
Well, Sal, you know, I just checked in the air here. Oh, wait, what is the date here? Oh, yeah, it's only one game and 1 day after the game, okay? That's all it is, Sal. It's one game out of 7, okay? And you know that my math is questionable in the Sports Circus, okay? But it is one game and one game only. What we have to look at, Sal, is that the Warriors have a home court, okay? One home court game that they defended home court. That's what they're supposed to do. That is their job. It is Cleveland's job to steal one away, okay? And then when they're on their home court, their job is to defend that home court, okay? It goes 2-2, 1-1-1, okay? And what have the Warriors won right now? One game. That's
guess
all
what?
They've won, Sal.
But guess what? The Warriors are one of the better teams at home this year. And, oh, by the way, they're pretty good on the road. And guess what? Cleveland is not that good at home. They're very beatable in Cleveland. So I got bad news for you. It's going to get worse, and Golden State's going to win on their court. Look for that series to end in 5 games.
Okay, and that was brought to you by hashtag you're out of your mind, all right? That was a good statement there. Hashtag out of his mind. Sal, what I'd like to do is I would like to bring you over, all the way over to my neck of the woods on the West Coast. There's a couple of rumblings here with my LA Clippers, okay? Soon to be, as you would call it, the Vegas slots, okay? We're trying to get them into Vegas because
right.
The Sports Circus is the capital of Raiders football and soon to be Clippers basketball. So, in saying that, the rumor has it now, and it is credible because it came from the master's mouth and Jerry West. Jerry West has been approached and entertained and thought of by the Clippers to come over as a consultant. Sal, this man is the one who orchestrated not the Kobe Shaq. Sal, he orchestrated Showtime. This is the man who brought Showtime, Shaq Time. He went over to the Grizzlies, made them relevant, and by the way, gave Kobe Bryant for Vlade Divac. He did them a backhanded favor back in the day. And now he's over there with the Warriors the last 7 years. Look what he's done for them. And I'm sure, Sal, that would intrigue a 79-year-old country boy in Jerry West to come on over to Los Angeles, where he has deep-rooted ties, and make a name for the Clippers and make them relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, something tells me if you're the logo, that you are pretty good at the game, right? I mean, how many people can say that I'm the logo? That's crazy. Look, this is a guy that doesn't know how to lose. It's just not in his blood. This guy wins, and he builds success everywhere he goes. And don't think for a second that the Clippers aren't courting him hard. And instead of Chris Paul migrating to potentially the San Antonio Spurs, look for the missing link for the Clippers to be brought in by Jerry West. And oh, by the way, as soon as that happens, watch the move happen, because there's a brand new stadium called the T-Mobile Arena in fabulous Las Vegas. And guess what? That team is going to be moved over to that arena. Steve Ballmer is going to buy that stadium. The MGM is going to take it off their books. They're going to make a $2 billion profit. They'll have, of course, boxes and all those other wonderful perks. But watch and see now, the number 3 tenant at Staples becomes the number 1 tenant over in his own stadium. And now the Golden Knights will be on their payroll. They'll have to pay Steve Ballmer to play in that stadium. And guess what's going to happen? Jerry West is the guy that's being brought in by Steve Ballmer. That's what's going on, because he wants to win. The guy knows money. He knows financial success. That would be Ballmer, right? And so all they want to do is bring a winner to Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is what about? It's about winners. Not about the casino goers. No, the casinos are the winners. And so look and see if our sports teams in Las Vegas don't become winners as well very quickly. It's going to happen in hockey. You're going to see Alexander Ovechkin come over to the Golden Knights as their key piece. And I look for the Clippers to make a move to Las Vegas with Jerry West in place and bring them a championship within 2 years, because the Clippers are really missing one key piece. That's it. What do you think, Lenny?
We are missing a few key pieces here. We're going to be missing, and we're going to be having a few guys coming off of our books. Jamal Crawford, 38 years old. The guy can still play, but he's going to be gone. J.J. Redick's going to be gone. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin are unrestricted free agents right now. It's not like we even have a sign and trade with those guys right now. The thing is that there'd be too much money, Sal, left on the table for Chris Paul. I mean, people would look at that and say, you would have to be an imbecilic of infantine proportions to be leaving that many tens of millions of dollars out on the table like that just to go to San Antonio.
Well, plus
not a chance.
He's in. Sorry, Lenny. He's actually in the number 2 market in America. He's in the number 2 radio market in the world, and we know about television and entertainment in Southern California. There is really no bigger stage, in my opinion, than Southern California. It'd be very irresponsible of Chris Paul to leave Southern California.
Yeah, it would. And look at the endorsements that he has, the type of endorsements that he would have in Southern California outside of, what are you going to have over there in Texas? What are you going to do? Rustle up near a big old horn steer and sell barbecue sauce or something like that, or leather goods? What is Blake Griffin going to do? He's going to trade in his Kia, for some cows and some bulls or something like that? That's not going to happen. But the key thing here is, Sal, they have to sign both. That is the key. But I have told you this before, and I am on record. They need, after they sign that, to get some fresh blood with Doc Rivers being gone. That guy hasn't won anything. He won the Coach of the Year in 2000 and won a championship 7 years after that.
Right.
Since then, he's done nothing. So Doc Rivers needs to go. He really needs to go. And I'm hoping they do that. They get a fresh start, and off to Vegas they go.
Well, I think it's a very real possibility. I think the people here will support, or the people in Las Vegas, that is, they will support an NBA team here. They're certainly going to support the Raiders. They're certainly going to support their new hockey franchise. Las Vegas is going to become a sporting capital and not just a betting capital. And, by the way, Las Vegas is the only place in the country where you can actually place a sportsbook bet. And that's what gives Las Vegas a serious edge when it comes to negotiating in a lot of things that we don't see behind the scenes. But we'll have to pick that up on our next version of this, because we're coming to a close. We've got 20 seconds. And I just want to say thanks for Long Beach Lenny for showing up as our regular co-host, of course. And tune in today at 5 p.m. on KCAA in Los Angeles, KMZQ, which is 670 The Score in Las Vegas, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, and in Honolulu, KPHI, 7 p.m. Aloha time. So until next time, have a great one.